Looking for guidance on planning out your education and future career? This video covers 6 tips on narrowing down a rewarding career path. This information comes from the Advising and Career Education Center at the U of R. The office is also known as ACE. We offer a variety of services in career-related areas, including career education and counseling, cooperative education and internships, Indigenous career education, and student employment services. We know that career education and career counseling is important while you study, which is why this service is open to students in all areas of study at the U of R. With that in mind, there are many questions that ACE helps students work through while they're figuring out their future career choices. There are many questions that can come up during this process. Things like, what should I study? What options are there? How do I choose between the different options? What kind of jobs come from these programs? Will I enjoy these careers in these fields? And what happens if I change my mind and I want to do something else after I begin? So to help you with these initial questions, we've come up with 6 tips for narrowing down a rewarding career path. Tip number 1, keep a picture of what's important to you. Ask yourself questions like, what do I naturally enjoy doing? What am I better at doing? What could I be better at doing? What goals do I have for what I want to learn or what I want to achieve? And what values do I hold? What is important to me and what inspires me for my future? Tip number 2, consider your situation. What factors influence your career decisions? Perhaps it's other people in your life. Who influences your decisions? Could this change in the future? Maybe it's the location. Where might you like to live in the future? Not all jobs exist in all locations. Maybe it's the job market or the type of employment trends that might happen in the future. Maybe it's the work conditions. Do you already have preferences on the types of hours that you work? Do you want to work a 9-to-5 job, or are you open to shift work? And there can be many other outside factors as well. There are all kinds of lifestyle things to consider when you're looking at jobs and careers and how that will impact your overall life in the future. These influences can help open you up to careers that you maybe haven't previously thought of, and they might be able to help you narrow down things. Maybe you can scratch off some ideas on the list because you know there are certain things that you don't want to do. As you gain an understanding of you and your situation, you can start thinking about tip 3, exploring options and finding connections. You might start to see trends in the areas that you're interested in. Maybe they all fit into a specific field, like arts or culture. Maybe you really want to be active in a business setting. Maybe you're drawn to engineering or a health-related field like nursing. You may find that your reflection leads to more specific occupations rather than the general fields. Maybe you find you know you want to be an engineer or a social worker or a teacher. All of these kind of insights and connections can help you figure out what next steps you need to take to work towards those options that you're interested in. Tip number 4, dive deeper. Learn more about the options that you're interested in. If you know what field or occupation you are drawn to, you can dive deeper into that information online. Sites like My Blueprint Saskatchewan can help you learn about the different fields that you're interested in. You can get information from the U of R itself. Meeting with our enrollment counselors and using our website is a great way to see how your interests line up with academic fields that are available. And you can talk to people about those career paths. Maybe you want to go into the health field and you know someone who is in that field already. Ask them about their work and their lifestyle, what they love, what they've found challenging, and maybe even their educational path that they took to get to that position. It's important to be a career investigator at this stage. You want to get lots of insight so that you can make informed decisions for yourself. Tip number 5, test out your options. Getting career-related experience is a great way to gain first-hand insight into the field of your interest and to see if it's a good fit for you in the future. This might be through volunteer opportunities, a part-time or a summer job, or even the co-op education program as a U of R student. And finally, tip number 6, compare and narrow down the options you've come up with. You want to make informed educational and career decisions for your future. You can reflect on those initial questions, consider yourself and your situation. Assess each of the options that you've come up with. How well does each option align with you in your situation? You can compare the options directly. Is one of them a better fit for you? Are you drawn to one career path over another? And you can evaluate this and even change your mind as you go. Each semester or each year, reflect on your satisfaction with your choice. Are you still working towards a career that you're passionate about? Maybe you've learned something along the way that has changed your perspective and you want to pursue something else. That's okay. Changes happen. It's important to adjust when needed so that you do have more satisfaction over time. Looking for more support? You can check out the Advising and Career Education Center for information on the following services: Career Exploration and Counseling, Indigenous Career Education, and additional opportunities such as cooperative education and internships and our student employment services. Thanks for watching. We look forward to hearing from you soon.